night. Hello, everyone. I deeply apologize for being late. This has been a weird Saturday. Give me a second, guys. Well, I mean weird too. But it's really, really weird. Whoops. We're okay. Okay. We're good. There we go. That's better. And what I mean by really weird, I mean. What the hell is this on Monday? But anyway, yeah. What I mean by weird, I don't know what it is, but man, my chronic pain decided to take its toll on me. So and what I mean by taking its toll, for whatever reason, the chronic pain decided to get to my back and all that fun jazz. So I've been laying down a lot today, and actually more than on and off. I kept moving, did some media work today, and then for whatever reason, I picked up a migraine, and it's still lingering, but it's not as bad as it was earlier. So, but anyway, I'm okay. I'm here. Sorry I'm late. But anyway, yeah, that's what's up in my world. So, other than me complaining about whatever's going on in my body, but it's what it is. But anyway, it is fantasy football time, people. I'm part of my messy hair. My gosh, I'm a mess. I'm a mess, but it happens when you don't feel good. Plus, it's Saturday. Come on. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. I don't have anything going on. Do you guys? Not really. I don't know about you guys, but not really for me. And that's okay. That's okay. All right, so let's go and take a look at my fantasy football teams. And we'll see where we get started. I'm waiting for, hopefully, my friend Breck. I'll probably hang out for until about 8:12 p.m. here in Northern Colorado. So, oh, let's do this for a couple of minutes. I think I'm going to go back and rest, but I really want to get this done. I'm waiting to see where my friend Breck is. But regardless, while I get to my Yahoo League, I sincerely hope everyone's doing great. So let's keep this rolling. So make notes and plan accordingly. For those who took my advice and failed miserably, I'm sorry. If you really want point fingers, go talk to Fantasy Headliners on YouTube. They're on right now too. As a matter of fact, they're doing like a live Q&A for fantasy football. So if for whatever reason, if I don't show up at all, definitely look up Fantasy Football Headliners on YouTube, and these guys are just fantastic. And so far, I love the advices that they have given their viewers, including moi. Actually has worked out rather well. And they're really good with it. Oh, geez, they even started like back in March, out of all things. March. To get ready for the NFL draft and all that. But come on, March. Good Lord. All right, so what I'm going to do, my friends, is I'm going to go and go on my Yahoo website here, my Yahoo League, and both of my Yahoo Leagues are 2-0. Now, let's get a streak count going. Let's go 3-0. Let's do it. 3-0. Yahoo League. Let's go. I'm so freaking proud. Really, I am freaking proud of myself for this league. Both these leagues on Yahoo. Yahoo is tough. A very tough, very tough format to play on. But I like it because it's hard and challenging. It's challenging. I like it. Now see that? First place right here. 2-0. I did share. Yeah. Bye. There we go. You see that, y'all? See where it's highlighted? Right there. 2-0. Right here. 2-0. So total points I have 2.5, but 250.88 points per week is 125.44. Beautiful. All right, let's go scroll down here. Let's see. We got Derek Carr from Las Vegas Raiders. Armand St. Brown, definitely starting. St. Brown lit it up last week. If y'all don't have St. Brown on your lineups, any format, I feel sorry for you guys, but he gave me like 22 points last week. I kid you not. Got Tyler Boyd, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb gave me 17.30 points. That puts me in the lead. Travis Kelce. Now, to go down here, quite frankly, this scares me. So TJ Hawkinson, my backup tight end, he is unquestionable. And then Hunter Renfrow is out. So of Las Vegas Raiders, wide receiver Hunter Renfrow is out. So people who have Hunter Renfrow on their teams, keep him on your bench. Then let's see here. I really want to see what TJ Hawkinson from Detroit Lions, Skull Lions, see what they're gonna do. Let's see, receivers. TJ Hawkinson. What's the stats on him? He's questionable. What is the stats on Mr. Hawkinson? Okay, so he has an injured hip. So hip, that's all I need. That's all I need to know. So there's the hip issue. So, okay. Let's see where Gabe Davis is. If he's good to go, I am so game. Ankle injury. So he has an ankle injury. So what I don't know is if he's going to be starting, but for Gabe Davis, for this guy, if he is starting tomorrow, he's a game time decision in my opinion. So in my opinion, if he's good to go tomorrow, I am putting him on my roster ASAP. So he plays at 11 a.m. my time tomorrow. We got till 11 a.m. And the thing too is, okay, like Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry's okay, but with Carson Wentz as a quarterback, I mean, Carson Wentz, I mean, no disrespect to him by any means, but, he's like a hit or miss. Same thing with Derek Carr, but I think Derek Carr would be just fine for Las Vegas people. I really do. Then Tyler Boyd, I would gladly put Tyler Boyd on the bench to start Gabriel Davis. I just do not know if Gabriel Davis will be starting. I'll find out tomorrow morning when I wake up. I usually watch, NFL and Network actually streams live on YouTube before the start of the Sunday games. So usually that's where I find out the players report now who's available to play, who isn't. And that way I can make my changes quicker. And let's go to my Peerless team. Peerless. And the person ahead of me has 19.40 points. Ouch. So Justin Herbert's questionable. Leonard Fournette is questionable. Dalton Schultz is questionable. Jared Judy's questionable. Chris Olave. Interesting, because speaking of Chris Olave, the wide receiver for the Saints. I don't want to do anything yet. I'm not doing anything too drastic yet. I'm waiting for the NFL. It was interesting. Whatever, just leave it. Chris Olave right here. What's interesting is the fact that that Fantasy Headliners during their live Q&A, which is still up on YouTube, by the way, if you want to listen to that, by all means, that they're saying that go ahead and start Chris Olave. But my issue is, I don't know. My issue is, do I bench Cordell Patterson and put Olave in? I like Cordell Patterson. He's right here in my flex position. I like Cordell. He's a reliable running back. Chris Olave's great, but I kind of knows that on the Saints offense that Jarvis Landry, the former Cleveland Brown, has been getting the what do you call it? The a lot of the targets, and Michael Thomas. So I don't know. They got to keep Cordell there. We'll see what's up with Dalton Schultz because I need him. Yeah. Okay, he has a knee injury. Dang, I don't like the. This is like the worst part of fantasy football is reading these injuries. I swear. Jerry Jeudy. Let's see what Jerry Jeudy's up to. Oh, that's right. Here is shoulder. Yeah, ribs, shoulder. So that's questionable. Leonard Fournette. Let's see. I think it's a hamstring, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, hamstring. So, and then with Justin Herbert, he actually is hurt pretty good, but they're saying that he might return. Yeah, ribs. Yeah, I believe Justin Herbert picked up fractured ribs. So, he received fractured ribs. So, that picked up. My bad. Shows you what's going up here. I'm just out of it, but it's okay. So, basically, I am not going to pick up a quarterback till I hear from NFL.com tomorrow morning on YouTube that Justin Herbert will be playing. And if it says, Justin Herbert is going to play, then I'm not going to get somebody. If they say Justin Herbert will not be able to perform or play today, I'll pick up a quarterback. And same thing for Leonard Fournette. If he turns out that he can't play, I'll just pick up Miles Sanders down here. Not a big deal. If Dalton Schultz can play, I am shopping Albert. How the heck you say his name? Tight end for Denver. I'll be subbing him. I'll drop him for somebody else. I mean, the goal is for fantasy football. I'm going to make this very clear. So listen up. The goal is, although you have a great starting team, the key to being successful when your players are injured or they're, for instance, if they're listed questionable or they're listed out, is to keep your bench solid. Absolutely. Having a solid bench is great because I know that, for instance, if Leonard Fournette cannot perform tomorrow, I darn well know Miles Sanders can pick up the slack. That easy. Now, if push comes to shove, what you can do is say, I know Dalton Schultz, God forbid, but I hope not. But that's just me. But if Dalton Schultz decides not to play, I'd be more than happy to start this guy, but Denver's offense has been a little rocky lately, unfortunately. So I might just go and drop him at somebody else. But in the meantime, fingers are crossed for Dalton Schultz to safety for Herbert. If Herbert can't play, I have to probably let go Raheem Mostert down here. He's actually what you call insurance handcuff. Now, pay attention to this. Insurance handcuff is basically where you have a player, you're not going to start, you really don't want that player around. But he'll be good insurance if you need to pick somebody up or you need to make a trade. So Raheem Mostert down here is actually a good insurance handcuff, so that way, or even Albert for that matter. And always have those insurances on there because you never know when you need them if somebody can't play or you want to have a good trade. So I'm just saying, always have a player or two to have for insurance, and it won't be as stressful when you make your decisions. Now, on to the other one. My Breck, where are you, buddy? No clue where he is. That's okay. All right. Plus, I ran late, so it's more my fault than anything else. Let's go to CBS here. ColumbiaSports.com. And CBS Sports is actually another Cooper's Poison. yeah. It's CBO. So here's the thing. Two things, make note. One, CBS, Fantasy Sports, and Yahoo. The reason why they're the absolute hardest platforms to play fantasy football on is because they're standard, even NFL.com as well. So make note, Yahoo, fantasy football, CBS fantasy football, and NFL.com fantasy football. Okay, they're the hardest to compete in, to play in, because because they're in standard format. It's not like ESPN where you have PPR, points per reception. This is standard. So, now, if you're on a slow start like me on this platform, 0-2, do not panic. And by the way, I'm sorry for the record. This is just the way the game goes. I'm doing the best of my ability to keep the lineup solid, okay? Don't hate me. Don't judge me either. But it's hard. And basically, what you want, just keep in mind, when you're on a slow start like 0-2, 0-3, or even 0-6, fantasy headliners, as a matter of fact, mentioned this earlier in the stream, which I'm pretty sure they're still on. But anyway, they mentioned that, what did they mention? They mentioned that even a team who went 0-6, who were 0-6, once season fantasy football, this team went 0-6. They even made it to the playoffs. So people, Cooper's poison is still in playoff bound, people. All right, so I'm not too discouraged. I knew what threw me off, and I made some changes. So, but let's go ahead and take a look, see what issues we have here. So this is what I did here. So obviously I'm going to still start Aaron Rodgers. A.J. Dillon has been fantastic. I have no worries whatsoever. A.J. Dillon, 100%. The guy, maybe the only running back two in Green Bay, but he's a beast. Ezekiel Elliott, I might be considering the trade, but due to my bench with Josh Jacobs, not right now. Robbie Anderson. Now, I would absolutely love to have Keenan Allen right here. Good to go for Sunday, so I could get rid of Anderson and put Keenan Allen on. But here's my issue. Even so, Keenan Allen hurt himself, obviously. And so basically where I'm at is, even if Keenan Allen were to play, even though he's been cleared, I tend to think that he might be getting very limited targets because of his injury. But if DJ Moore on the rise in North Carolina, Robbie Anderson is dropping. And, from my expertise, I've had Keenan Allen many times, and he's so reliable. But until I know, so I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But and take note on this too, as well. This is something I kind of went the wrong way. If fantasy headliners actually did a great job with this, they mentioned this too before the season started. It was don't be afraid to take risks. Actually, two things: don't be afraid to take risks and follow your gut. So write down. Don't be afraid to take risks and follow your gut. And my gut. So basically, I can tell you guys right now, my gut says this: keep Robbie in the starting position and put Keenan Allen on the bench. Okay, but if NFL.com on YouTube tomorrow morning says Keenan Allen is clear to play, he says he feels great, he's ready to roll, you could bet your bottom. Yeah, you could bet your bottoms I'll be starting out Keenan Allen. I'm taking that risk, people. I will be taking that risk. So over here, Cooper Kupp, obviously that's a no-brainer. If Cooper Kupp, keep him. Garrett Wilson is a risk, but he played really well last week. And I understand he's a rookie from Ohio. And but it's also that alone is a risk because he's a hit and miss. Plus he's a rookie, but with Zach Wilson still out, I think Joe Flacco will, in the way Garrett Wilson performed, I really think Joe Flacco will target him more. And then Darren Waller's still going to be there because he's still one of Derek Carr's targets and all that spiel. So Josh Jacobs, which I honestly don't know what heyday is going on with him. So injury alert, questionable illness. So Josh Jacobs is sick, not practiced on Friday yesterday, questionable for week 3 at Tennessee. So as much as I want to put Ezekiel Elliott, wherever you want, on the bench, I have to keep him up there. Yeah, I am not dropping Ezekiel Elliott. If I want to get rid of Elliott, I will trade him. But as you can see, well, not true. I do have a solid backup, but he's hurt, so I don't want to trade him by any means. You got DJ Chark from Detroit Lions. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna watch Chark. This week, and if he doesn't do well, I'll drop him next week. Robert Woods, hit or miss. Hunter Henry's my backup. He's a hit or miss, but he is reliable. So, and fancy headliners, as a matter of fact, for Hunter Henry, fancy headliners have said to pick up Hunter Henry because he is reliable. They actually, even like during the offseason, fancy headliners did an episode about which tight ends to draft when all the good ones are taken, and Hunter Henry is one of them. So if you don't have Hunter Henry, jump on it because I tell you what, fancy, and if I'm wrong, blame fancy football headline. Well, fancy headliners, not me. Now let's go to my 21 team, see what we got rolling. That's what we're talking about. 2-0. 2-0. Yeah, and you know what's really funny? I am the only female on this team. So I'm pretty sure they're surprised that I know. I'm pretty sure, as a matter of fact, I know they're surprised that this girl knows how to play. And yes, I do. Sometimes it works my way, sometimes it doesn't. But that's the beauty of fantasy football. All right. So this goes accordingly. Jalen Hurts, I'm going to keep him. Derrick Henry, although the Tennessee Titans offense is slow, I am starting Henry. End of story. Jeff Wilson, 100%. With Elijah Mitchell out, running back for San Francisco 49ers, Jeff Wilson is a go. If you don't have Jeff Wilson, jump on it. Tyler Boyd, we'll get back to that. Tyreek Hill, yes. DJ Moore, yes. Start DJ Moore. That's what Fancy Headliners did mention earlier on their live Q&A. Actually, earlier. They mentioned earlier today that DJ Moore is a must start. So, DJ Moore it is, my friends. Dalton Schultz, we all know how I feel about that. Cordell Patterson, we all know how I feel about that. Okay, see. I don't know. I looked at, we'll wait to see what happens tomorrow. If all else fails, I'll just go and maybe drop him. Jacoby Myers. We'll see. But I need a healthy tight end, and unfortunately, that means Hayden Hurst, so I'll have to drop him. But we'll see. I have until 8:15 p.m. on Monday for Dalton Schultz to see what he does. So, fingers crossed. Now for Tyler Boyd, Nothing, absolutely nothing will give me greater joy. Actually, I take it back. Never mind, I'll keep Tyler Boyd. I was saying Jacoby Myers, but the way the Patriots have been playing, I don't know. So I'm just gonna watch NFL.com on YouTube tomorrow morning. They usually start like 2 hours or even an hour before all the morning games kick, or the early games, I shall say, kick off. Oh, they'll tell me where I'm not. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that, you know. All right, now on to we did that. NFL.com, my friends. Let's see what we got on NFL.com. All right, here we go. Whew. I tell you, it's a lot of strategy. You got to think a lot. Thing for me though, especially with fantasy football, is I tend to, not to think too much, but at the same time, it's kind of hard not to because you don't really know which way you're going to go. It's almost like life, you're trying to figure out which way you want to go in life, you know which way until you find a certain area spot, jump into that spot, and it's like a grenade, Choom, throw it, cover your ears, see what happens. It's pretty much how I view it, at least. So I'm 1-1 on NFL.com. So Justin Herbert is questionable. So this is my starting lineup. I have Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard, Brandon Cooks, Drake London, OJ Howard. Now I have this down here. Now it stinks because I actually, check this out, I have Mike Evans from Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but somebody made me a trade offer that I thought was actually pretty good. I know it involved Aaron Jones and some other player, and this person gave me Mike Evans because he's only suspended for one game for hitting an opponent. Which, in my opinion, if you actually look at the footage of him, what he was saying, he was protecting his quarterback. I respect that. I wasn't too proud that he did that, but he loves his quarterback. He was protecting his quarterback, but seriously, punching is a no-go. Now, if you want a good backup tight end, OJ Howard will be really good too, by the way. OJ Howard. Surprisingly good. Ezekiel Elliott, I got in the trade as well. We'll see. Tony Pollard has been more hot. Actually, not that kind of. It has been creating fire, let's put it that way. It has been creating fire. Shoot, I'm so sorry, people. Has been creating fire lately, so I'm going to keep Tony Pollard up there. And then I really want, so for this spot, I really want Keenan Allen to be in this spot so bad. I would love to move Drake London to this spot and get Keenan Allen to this spot. Now, if Jerry Jeudy, worst case scenario, well, actually, best case scenario is if Jerry Jeudy down here isn't good enough for me. No, man, I got this mixed up. My bad. Okay, so this is where you gotta logically think here. This is where my brain's working in progress right now. I kid you not. All right, so Keenan Allen. So my game plan is if Keenan Allen isn't available, and if Jerry Jeudy is available, I am putting Jerry Jeudy right there. But in the meantime, I don't want to start both Pollard and Elliott, so I'll just sit and wait. Watch tomorrow. Steve Stephenson, he's okay. But you know what I'm going to do? Let's go ahead and take a look at the ads here. I really want to see. Let's click ad here. See what we got. All right. So with this right here, you don't really have enough promising running backs. That's a no bueno in my area, peeps. So let's go to wide receiver. The thing is, maybe if I could get a healthy wide receiver, I can drop Stephenson. Nelson Aguilar. Well, Cole Beasley. That's who we're going to get. Okay, Cole Beasley. This my friends. It's actually good, and I'll explain why. And where's Stevenson? We go down here and continue. Confirm and booyah. Now, Cole Beasley, he was with the Cowboys. He was with the beautiful. So, and he had to have found a place to play. And so the Tampa Bay Buccaneers picked him up because with Chris Godwin out, I think Mike Evans is suspended for one game. Julio Jones is out. That just leaves Russell Gage and somebody, Cameron Brate, and the other tight end, Kyle Rudolph, I think. So Cole Beasley will be perfect. So if you guys want to, this is a risk move for me to pick up Cole Beasley. And I mean, I know Stevenson is a great running back, but the Patriots have just been off lately, and I don't really want to risk that. And so therefore, I am taking a risk with Cole Beasley. But my gut said, look in there, see who you can add. Put Cole Beasley, I added him. And, I'm okay with that. And that's a risk. So if anything happens, my fault. But luckily, this is all free fantasy football, and this is a money league. I mean, seriously, I'll be way stressed if this was a money league. Way, way stressed. All right, we'll go over here now. Then we have Jalen Hurts. Oh, did we already do this one? No, we did not. Okay. So Jalen Hurts, Leonard Fournette, Austin. Hopefully Fournette will be good to go. I really would love him to go to play tomorrow. DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, Kyle Pitts is okay. AJ Dillon. Now, if you don't have Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon is the way to go. Like I emphasized before, that's a beast. And plus, he and Aaron Jones are actually splitting carries. Tyler Boyd, George Pickens. Now, DeAndre Hopkins is my sleeper because he's suspended because he broke a drug violation code. He's wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, Cardinals. And but once he gets activated, I guarantee you guys this. If you guys have DeAndre Hopkins on your roster right now as a stash on your bench, I can guarantee you right now that sorry y'all, I need these stupid muscle ups. It's driving me nuts. That you will light things up for Kyler Murray. Guarantee it. Now, Alexander Mattison is a good insurance handcuff. Again, insurance handcuff. He's a reliable backup running back. If Dalvin Cook gets hurt, Alexander Mattison will get picked up. And I tell you what, Alexander Mattison is reliable if Dalvin Cook gets hurt. I've seen it before. But in the meantime, Alexander Mattison is a great handcuff. And so is Chase Edmonds. He's a great handcuff too, because surprisingly, the Dolphins are actually doing pretty well, even though it's early in the season. So, yeah. And I really think they're both good handcuffs, and they're also really reliable running backs. So keep that in mind. All right. Anyway, I'm happy with everything. So nothing to submit. Okay. Orange Showcase, and then we're gonna go to ESPN. By the way, have you guys noticed, like some fantasy leagues, there's some really interesting names. I've come across so many. I'm not gonna mention them all because some of them are not worth mentioning, and then there's some are very sarcastic names. And there was one name that caught my attention. I didn't realize the name till I was halfway through the draft. I think it was on my. Let me see here. It was on my CBS Sports. It kind of cracked me up, and the reason it cracked me up, I can't remember which team this person's in. I'm trying to see. I might be on NFL.com. Definitely not on this one. Let's try this one. It's called Team Ditty. Out of all things, Ditty. So I bet you it's NFL.com. And I bet it is NFL.com. Duh. But Team Ditty. Now I said Ditty. Get your money out of the gutter. And the Team Ditty, sent me a trade proposal for Aaron Jones, etc. And I thought it was a great trade, to be honest. Because considering, let's just see if I find Team Ditty here. Considering the fact that Team Diddy, boom, diddy, boom, boom, diddy, diddy, dum, diddy. Considering the fact that Team Ditty really needed help with their, where'd you go? You're not being very nice. Oh, I'm gonna find you. I know where you are. Just give me a second. But I was looking at Team Ditty's team, and that person really needed help. So I was nice enough to oblige to. Here we go. I was more than happy to oblige to help them. So to help that person. There we go. Ditty 4. 0-2. So Ditty 4 and I are on the same boat. So 0-2, 0-2. So, and Ditty 4 had a struggling team, and so I was kind of give Ditty 4 the players that person requested. So I thought it was fair. But Ditty, I hope you know whoever that person is. But I hope that person knows that giving me Mike Evans was a bad mistake, especially with Cooper Kupp. But I didn't say anything. But that's okay. Ditty has Aaron Jones and somebody else, so it's fine. It's okay. I already accepted a trade. So who we have here? Russell Wilson, which you better do good because I'm tired of it. I had a stroke last week watching the game. I don't even know how we even won that game. We already know about Schultz and Fournette. Joshua Palmer is pretty decent. Backup, fancy handcuff. Jamal Williams is fantastic. Backup handcuff. David Montgomery will be traded away here in a couple of minutes. I'll show you guys what the trade is. I'll show you what the trade is, guys. I thought this was pretty good. So I'll be sending David Montgomery for Darrell Henderson Jr. from the Los Angeles Rams and Travis Etienne Jr. from Jacksonville. I'm okay with that. The only thing I don't trust about the Los Angeles Rams right now is their run game with the Cam Akers. But Darrell Henderson's been stepping up. I'm okay with that. And Etienne would be a good stash I could trade for. So, or drop or whatever. So we're good. So Cooper's minion. Now I am Monkey's Pox is 2-0. Now, listen up. PPR league for any fantasy football or whatever. That's your way to go. I only chose like Yahoo, NFL.com, and CBS Sports Fantasy because it's challenging. You gotta challenge it a little bit, even though it's gonna stress me out later. I'm for a challenge, spice things up. And then Cooper's minion, we're 1-1. That's okay. That was a close game, actually. 137.38, 153.28. No, I was leading for a while, and then something pooped. So I knew who it was. It's okay. All right, so this is my team. I'm okay with what I have. Dotson is doing great. I'm keeping him. Receiver. And I know Carson Wentz is targeting him more over Scary Terry. Terry McLaurin, we're good. Tyreek Hill's good. Brand Cooks is great. Tony Pollard's great. And Derrick Henry's there. Josh Allen, Troy Morton, light it up. Police. Now, what I'm going to do with Adam Thielen, I'm going to shop him real quick. I'm going to see if there's anybody else I could just. I'm over Adam Thielen because Minnesota Vikings are all about Justin Jefferson. Let's see who we have here. Treylon Burks. Cole Harmer, Shepard. Who the heck didn't pick up Duvernay? Oh yeah, I'm picking up Duvernay over Adam Thielen any day. But I'm not gonna start him, but I'll gladly keep him. Hashtag Lamar Jackson. So here we go. Boom. We did that. We go back. Zach Ertz is okay. George Pickens. Might drop him. We'll see. And so with Italian wise, I have Zach Ertz, and I'm okay with that because Zach Ertz for the Arizona Cardinals is actually reliable right now because with DeAndre Hopkins out, it's actually really reliable, so I'll keep him. And I noticed a defense was available, so I just want to see something here. But I did like Saints D. No, I just want to see something. I saw something that caught my attention. Yeah, that's a risk right there. So if Chargers defense is on free agency, I honestly wouldn't mind having them, but something's telling me to hold on. My gut. This is a risk too because Chargers defense has been hot, but my gut says keep the Saints defense. So I'm keeping Saints defense. Just your gut, people. All right, so we'll go back to here. Trust my gut. I'm gonna trust my gut. I will trust my gut. But then again, I'm gonna really hate myself. Well, that's my mind for not picking up Treasure's defense. But trust your gut. I'm trusting my gut, and I'm turning this off right now. I want to know where I placed on fancy football. Football. Fancy baseball. I was in running for fourth or third place actually. Let's see right here. This was a YouTube subscriber league. See where I went. Yeah, my season's done. So, if I'm not mistaken, came in fourth place. Last year, I actually came in. Last place. This is a step up, my friends. Huge step up, in my opinion. All right, so I actually made second place. Oh, interesting. Let's see where the championship standings are. Whoa, I'm in the championship. Whoa, I'll be in second place then. Wow. Well, you know what? The championship's still going on, so I'll have time to update my roster tomorrow. See, let's take a look at my rosters. I'm in the championship round. Let's take a look at my roster. DJ LeMahieu's out. Third base is empty. George Springer's on bench. He's on. Okay. I'll fill with it tomorrow. Tomorrow morning for sure. Let's wait. He's back available so I can take him off the IL. Okay then. Championship. I'm in the championship round, people. Wow, the first championship round in fantasy baseball. Oh. Well, it's about 9:54. I think I'm just gonna sign off here and enjoy the rest of my evening, whatever heyday that will be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just watching TV or something and just rest a little bit for my sanity And shout out to my friend Breck. I'm sorry, man. I just wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling good enough to give you my best advice. But I'm getting back, feeling better, and I'll help you out. I promise. Breck, when you see this, I'll tell you what. In the comment section, okay? Let me know. Best let me know what your questions are, and I'll do everything I can in my ability to address those questions you have about your team. Okay, give me all the questions you have in the comment section, and I'll address them. The same thing for you guys. If you guys have any questions between now and kickoff tomorrow, I'm your girl. I got you. I got you guys. All right, I'm your girl. I got you. All right. Well, most importantly, thank you so much for hanging out and part of my messy hair. It's just one of those days where my body's like, yeah, let's just rest. We're not feeling good today. Again, listen to your body, listen to your gut. So, main case for fantasy football, listen to your gut. Don't be afraid to take risks, especially if you know it's going to benefit you or you feel like it's going to benefit your team. Go for it. If you don't feel like it's going to benefit your team, that I would just go ahead and do it. But it all depends on what your gut says. So always listen to your gut. Your gut will not lie to you. Even though this says something else, but listen to your gut. Listen to your heart. Those will not lie to you at all. This is something else, but your heart, your gut, you got. And then, so take risks. Listen to your heart and gut. Listen to your heart and gut. And And before I go, it kind of occurred to me this week alone. Then there are times where other people feel, like they're not important or they feel down. Just want you to know something. I may not know all of you. Maybe I do to some degree. I just want you to know you are important. Okay? You are important. And if you're thinking, I'm not doing a good enough job, and I'm not good enough, or I'm not important, you are wrong. Now, if you guys want to, and if you guys want to talk about it, you can find me on Wednesday and Fridays on my Caitlin's Corner podcast, Wednesday and Fridays. So I'll be more happy to help you out. But seriously, guys, you are important. If you woke up today alive and breathing, you still have a purpose. You are important, and I think you offer whatever you're doing, and I know you can get through whatever you're dealing with in life. Okay, I know I can get through it, and also keep those friends around, those friends who actually make things better for you. Okay, who help you for just being by them. Keep those friends because those friends will be the ones by your side at the end of the day. It'll stick with you through the thick and the thin, and I'm blessed for that friend and friends. All right. Well, I'm out here. I'm going to go and chill out, watch some TV, and play some Fortnite. Fortnite will be later tonight, but I'm going to chill out and watch some TV. So in the meantime, stay safe. Good luck. And if you have any questions between now and kickoff, leave it in the comment section. I do see my comments all the time. So just let me know. Until then, see you guys Wednesday at my music channel. Bye-bye. And by the way, it takes forever too. I mean, it goes round and round, round and round. Goes around, comes around.